The only thing blocking us from receiving, not only for ourselves, but an abundant free world, is a small self. And one of the things that is going in this time is the small self. You know, in the past, the small self was the highest truth. There was an us that was a small self that basically the highest we knew is achieve, make things happen, marry whoever you can find and stay in that forever. And more as we keep moving forward in this time, we learn that we're in a positively charged universe, and that positively charged universe is about getting to the truth. And the truth is a really big deal because it's the death of the small self. It's the death of the separate self. It's the death of the us that's holding on to small stories, holding on to the past, holding on to secrets, holding on to separation. And we're scared to let go of that. But we don't understand that what we're doing is we're merging with source in this time. And we are here to get to the truth. Because if the small self dies, then what happens? We start to realize what I am is the whole planet. What I am is oneness. What I am is this universe. And the small self is about getting as much as it can, or protecting as much as it can, or surviving as much as it can, and often in the sacrifice of another. The small self is like, I will hold this secret, the small separate self, this story, and it doesn't matter how it affects other people. I'm about protection. But what you're protecting is being seen by the true self. And the true self in this time is what you are, and it's coming to light. And we're moving to a time of letting go of anything you can let go of, because it will always be replaced by love, abundance, freedom, and support. I want to dare you to take a deep breath for a second and receive that you're supported and that you're held. Receive that you're loved in this time. You know, I was on the fence on if I was going to talk about this in a video separate or to you guys right now. And I actually do feel I will just say it. I believe that I'm going to say something controversial and even political, but I believe that the cover up of the Epstein list this week is the beginning of our revolution. I believe very much that we're moving to a time of truth. And this truth is coming to light no matter what. The truth of everything is coming to light no matter what. In the past, we used to be a group of people on one side against a group of people on another side. And right now we're moving to a time where no matter what you feel politically or who you think is on that list, you want it out. And the reason you want it out is because the world is you. And we're having a hard time functioning with a really loud, dark, painful lie in myself. We're having a hard time moving forward because that issue seems like it doesn't involve me, but it involves me completely. And humanity, no matter what side you're on, is moving together and saying, we get you guys are a club. We get, no matter what political side you are as a club, we now see that completely. And we are uniting together. And it doesn't matter what side you're on, you want the truth out. You want the truth out because if it doesn't come out, then you understand that you're going to continue to have a world that's governed by people who are being blackmailed to literally control and hurt us. And unfortunately for those people, we're moving to a consciousness where that won't work anymore. So it doesn't matter what politician covers something up. It doesn't matter. We're in a frequency that's too high for that. And we won't just go, oh, you covered it up. You said it's not true when we've all studied it or heard about it or talked about it for years and years and years. Unfortunately for you, we're in a frequency of truth. And truth is an even higher frequency than love. Because in the past, love was not measured as truth. It was measured as kindness no matter what, while still denying truth, which actually makes a love that's based on fear. And we're now moving to a love that's based on truth. This is really, really, really big. We're moving to a frequency of truth. Everything that isn't true must come to light. And if it stays repressed, then the truth will still be discovered. It'll still happen. And it's not about it just coming to light. It's that we will move to a frequency where we've outgrown your lying frequency. And in a world where truth tellers have been repressed by not truth, now not truth is going to be repressed by truth. Amber said something profound, which is if you won't tell the truth, we're going to start shutting you up because we don't want a world based on lies. We want a world based on truth. And we're moving to a frequency where truth must come to light. And when Trump said there's no list at all, no one believed that. And when he said that, all of a sudden, Epstein was Googled 1,200% more this last week. And all of a sudden, all sides are together going, we don't know who's on the list and we don't understand. And instead of us being like, your political side's on the list or mine, it's just show it. And now all of a sudden, you have 3,000 scared people that are not in the truth trying to keep their small self alive while we outgrow it. While we say, we're about truth. You're on the wrong planet. If you want to have a denialism consciousness, we'll go back to this. You can go back to the 60s where it was about small selves protecting themselves and allowing us to just believe whatever you say about JFK or believe that Pearl Harbor was exactly what it was and no one questioned anything. Unfortunately for you, we're in a frequency of truth. We're in a frequency where even what's not true in us, the shame in us, our small self, must fall out in this time. You'll notice if you try to keep your small self alive, what starts to happen is you're going to get more and more addicted. And one of the reasons you're seeing so much addiction to food, opium, all these other things is because people are trying to keep their small self in and it's not working. So they're doubling up on the addictions and the repression. And if they would just allow it to fall apart, they would let God work through them and you would have a free world. And this is such an exciting time because it doesn't matter what you cover up. We're here for the truth. And the truth will happen no matter who covers what up. And so the more it's covered up, the deeper we look, the deeper we talk, and the more we come together. And so I'm so excited about this time because it's like all the pain we've been through, whether it's collectively, whether it's with each other, whether it's with our friends, whether it's with ourselves, we understand why we suffered so long. We suffered so long to get to this. And we start to go, man, that wasn't easy, but it was worth it. It was worth sitting in my meditation. It was worth sitting in my shame. It was worth feeling through my guilt. It was worth healing my ancestral line. It's time for me to move to the truth of what I am and understand the real answer to the question that I have been working on for my whole life. Why am I here? It turns out that you're here for something much more profound than just getting a bunch of people to like you, becoming successful in a business, or having a family. Those things can be great, but they have to be a byproduct of truth. And that's why almost every business that's not based on truth is collapsing right now. That's why everything that you're doing that's not based on truth is collapsing. It's nothing personal because there's no person. More and more as you move into this, you start to lose the small self and realize, I feel an ache in my heart. Oh, because over there's a giant repressed truth in me. I am the world. And if it doesn't come to light, I can't help but feel this ache in my heart because those kids that were abused are me. They're me. And that's why we have that pain. And that's why people might not realize they're begging for that to come to light. They're begging for it to come to light with everyone. You can be truthful. You can release it because one of the principles of infinite expansion that's so important is God sees it. And guess what? We're in a time where we are merging with God. And so when you try to repress it, you're trying to outwit God, and your control, no matter how egoically 3D powerful you are, will not touch God's frequency. And God is more powerful than your withholding of something that is not the truth. So we are moving to a time where we are ready for the truth. And there's nothing you have to do. You'll just notice if you're trying to protect your small self, it'll hurt. And you'll try to addiction yourself and you'll be 5 minutes in and go, why am I even doing this? I'm going to let go and I'm going to feel what I am. And you're going to realize what you are is all that is. We are moving to the most magical time ever. And it doesn't matter if they release anything because we're just going to a truth frequency. There's a sentence someone said that I thought was profound. We don't want justice. We want the new world. And weirdly, the new world will just say goodbye to a world that's based on lies. It's not just about getting the people to jail that did the thing. It's about we no longer want to be governed by a government that literally is being blackmailed to hurt us. Really take that in. We are receiving the new life. We're receiving the new world. And it's scary to the small self. And we don't understand what's going on to the small self. And we are scared that we're not enough because we don't get that we are merged with Source. But you're going to be fine. But the more you protect your small self, the more pain you're going to be in. And the more you allow the small self to fall out, you'll realize something. The person talking to you on this video right now is you. You are who's talking to you right now. And you're so happy to be with you. This is real love. This is not, I protect myself and hope that you like me because you liking me is more important than getting to the truth. No. The true you isn't about that. It isn't about being liked by other people with egos. It's about you feel that love. And it's so much more fulfilling and it's so much more powerful. And it is dominating right now. The Schumann resonance is the thing that measures Earth's frequency and what frequency we're going to. And July 7th, when they announced there's no Epstein list, which, by the way, was such an extreme different thing than if they just kept gently covering it up. Because at least if they kept covering it up and not saying anything, we would have at least had hope to grab onto that eventually it would come to light. But when they said there's no Epstein list, every human being could feel that's not true. So once they said that, all of a sudden we let go of our hope and started finding ourselves. Because July 7th, they said that. And July 8th, the Schumann resonance went through the roof. It was almost as if the earth spoke up and said, no more. And all humanity went, oh, I'm done giving my power to authority. I'm not giving my power to a politician to save the day. I'm done trusting that someone outside of me, it's suddenly a release that is out of your control of handing that authority to someone else and finally going, the whole world mirrors me. It's painful for a second and then really powerful if you receive it. And no matter how much you negotiate with it, eventually you're going to start to see the evidence that the whole world mirrors you. And you will start to see, my frequency can't be stopped. And when I try to stop my own frequency, I'm exhausted. And I'm just here to let it do its own surgery on me and take the false self out and help me to receive a whole new life and a whole new world. Because I can't move into the other world if the rest of the world is secretly suffering. It's time for me to understand that I'm here to open my heart. I'm here to receive. I'm here to receive a magical world. So I'm not only here to receive an amazing, abundant life and the car I want and success, I'm here to receive a healed planet. I'm here to receive a world that's not based on lies. I'm here to receive a world that's not based on shame or addiction or repression or blackmail. I'm here to receive a new planet, and the world mirrors me. So more and more, as I feel triggered by someone or something, that's a gift. That's a gift to show me what I still don't like in myself. And it's here to be allowed here. It's here to be allowed. I don't like that in myself, but I am here to bring love to it. I am here to bring presence to it. I'm here to bring listening to it. When you feel shame in your body coming up, don't control it. When you feel guilt in your body coming up, don't control it. Don't go, why is this here? I got to do something. No, let it come up. Imagine the old world is just coming up. Let it kick and scream and you just keep allowing. It's scared. It's scared it won't be loved. Everyone's going to hate it. No one's going to like me. I don't know what to do. Let it just show up in your body. And you hold a presence right here for it. Allow it to come up. Say, I'm allowing because you, shame, aren't me. You're what I learned in my family. You're my guilt. You're my old story. You're me from the 90s or the 80s, and I needed you to achieve things in an older consciousness that wasn't about truth, but was about achieving, was about entrepreneurialism, was about making things happen. You can still achieve, but let God achieve through you. Let your business be built through you. Let Source create with you. Let yourself receive what it has for you. Let go of the past and future and let yourself feel what's here right now. I want to dare you to allow yourself to feel what's here. If you feel shame, allow it. If you feel guilt, allow it. If you feel lost, allow it. One thing that Amber found on a clip that someone asked Chad about is what are 10 things that cause humans to suffer so much? And one of the things that really resonated with me was it said humans blind faith to linearity. For some reason, we're so addicted to past and future. We're so certain we know what the future is. And that is an egoic construct in itself that exists within the truth of you in this now. In this now, we transcend timelines. When you and your ego go, I know what the future's like, you don't understand that 10 minutes from now, you're going to see the world in a totally different way. It's really hard to plan something that's 5 months out when at the same time, you're just the now. And those timelines exist within you. Those issues exist within you. Those things exist within you. And you got to take in, I must be the now. I'm the now. I'm all that is. I'm the space where all this pain arises and leaves. I'm the observer, not the doer. I'm the here, not the separate self. I'm not the one that's here trying to get everyone to like me or achieve. That's the boy or the little girl inside me who was told they weren't enough and is trying to fix that wound through egoic effort that's separate from source. You're now. Allow the now to be enough and allow yourself to feel and move from the question, what do I do, to what's here? What's here right now? And believe it or not, once that Epstein list was covered up, a lot of the world said, what's here? I can't believe what I feel. I can't believe they're all in it together. I can't believe when we went through a grieving and all of a sudden there's an uprising. There's an uprising in it's time for the truth because everyone that's hurting in the world is me. And if I'm successful and everyone else is hurting, then I'm not successful. Just the separate self is. And that doesn't work in this time. So even when you achieve the greatest achievements ever, if the rest of the world is suffering, you're going to still feel the pain because that suffering is you too. We're moving to a consciousness that heals all that is. This is so amazing. And I want to dare you to allow yourself to feel what's coming up right now and let it, really let it. What's here right now? Let it be. What hurts right now? Let it be. What's lost right now? Let it be. It's time for you to become the infinite space and see the world through the eyes of God and let the separate self realize that it's loved as you move into the space of the now observer. Remember, so much quantum physics have shown that once something's observed, it changes. And you know that just through emotions. How do you just suddenly spontaneously cry? It's when you see something you couldn't see a minute before. You saw it, not did something, not achieved something. You just kept listening through your meditation or your being, or you were just walking without your phone and out of nowhere, you're just in the shower. You just go, I see something, and you start crying. It's beyond your control when that release happens. But what happens is you looked and you listened and you see at a deeper level. Now that you see, it heals. And when you heal you, you'll notice there's a mirror to that. You heal you, and then there's a mirror to that. Right when I heal me and I heal my not truth, all of a sudden other things that weren't truth come to light. You are the light. The small self is scared of you. It's scared of being seen by the truth. Because then the whole world might not love it, but the actual truth is a new world will birth through you.